Today, I was here to officially open a training program that involves staff from 3 sub-counties in Uasin County to ensure that we roll out the program sponsored by NAVCDP.
The National Value Chain Development Project is a government of Kenya project funded and supported by the World Bank and implemented in 33 counties. Under the National Value Chain Development Project, we have an objective to increase market participation for all the farmers and value addition, so that we are able to ensure farm produce reach the market and we be able to add value and increase the income to the farmers. The project has different level of components that needs to be achieved. The first one being to targeting the FPOs or the farmer cooperatives, which we want to ensure that they are given capacity to improve on their volumes, that is the ability to offtake the farmer produce, and then also to increase the rate of lending to the farmers. We also are focusing on the fleet or farmer-led irrigation investments at the different level of in the farm level. We are also looking at supporting infrastructure in terms of existing farm dams, which are water ponds in different areas. The current activity that we are conducting here in Sunset Hotel Kisumu is what is called PICD training. We have brought in our staff, 72 of them from various wards and sub-counties, and the PICD training is meant to equip the learners with the ability and the capacity to undertake the PICD process, which is actually the mobilization and data collection exercise, and will be able to assist our farmers to fully utilize and come up with development plans where the project can come in and intervene. We've been training them for the last up to date is the 5th day, and we believe the learners are ready to go and undertake. We'll be beginning the rollout of the PICD process from Monday. That will be on 4th of May, and we expect the process to run through up to 10th June.
We are here to take participants through the process of the PICD, that is Participatory Integrated Community Development, which involves the engagement of the community in identifying their own problems and also coming up with their own solutions. We understand very well that the community understands their problems, and it's also the community who have the solution to these problems. In this process, we are going to go through various stages, which involves the issue of planning phase, that is one of the phases, whereby the community sits down to understand exactly what they require, the resources, who is going to provide these resources, at what time, and also who to engage critically. In the second phase, that is the issue of initiation, awareness, creation, and also the attitude change, whereby we are saying we have to introduce to the community about the project of the NAVCDP. We have also to initiate the community into the process of the PICD, and also change the attitude of the community by using various attitude tools. The next phase is the issue of primary data gathering, whereby we engage the community to collect the critical information pertaining to the problems they encounter in their communities. And after the gathering of the primary data, we analyze the problems which have been raised by the community. And also at this point, we identify who can offer the solutions. In this phase, we have several tools we are going to use when coming up with the issue of the primary data collection. One of the tools is the issue of the transect work, working around with the community to identify the issues in the community and also to observe and discuss with the community. Also in this phase, we have various tools like the issue of the 24-hour daily calendar, whereby we get to know what roles are played by different genders and at what time. In this case, it will enlighten the community on who does what and what needs to be changed. After primary data collection, we also come to the area whereby we have to analyze these problems. What are the causes of these problems? How can we, or what are after the causes of this problem? If this problem is not solved, what are the effects or the consequences to the problem? Whereby we take the community through the issue of understanding a tool which is known as the problem tree analysis, whereby this tool assists the community to understand the root cause of the problem and also the consequences of this problem if not solved. After identifying the root causes and the consequences, we come with the community to discuss where we want to go in the future. How do you want the scenario to be in the future? And we are saying at this point, we want to have a positive scenario whereby the community would be in a position to say we are now moving forward. And in this case, we are coming up to identify what are the means, what are the interventions that we can employ so that the community can solve the current situation. And after that, we develop the community development plan, which would be a tool which can be used by the community to identify their issues, the solutions, and who can offer support. This tool also acts as a tool or as a monitoring and evaluation tool which community can use to fast track on their development agendas. After this, we also identify or we come up with a tool or a plan known as the microcatchment action plan. The microcatchment action plan will assist the community to understand what are the issues in their catchment areas, how can they intervene, and who can offer the solutions. Finally, we have the endorsement process, whereby the community will endorse the community development plans as well as the microcatchment action plans. And also at this final phase, we will also come up with a list of all the inventorized CIGs, that is the common interest groups, and the VMGs, that is the vulnerable and the marginalized groups. We also have another list, which is one of the outputs, that is inventorizing all the existing farmer producer organizations, that is the FPOs, and also all the SACCOs, that is the service and credit cooperative societies within the wards or within the community jurisdiction. Also, at the end of this exercise, we have to come up with a list of the interim CDDCs, which is composed of the 3 opinion leaders from every zone, and the ward has been zoned into 4 zones. That means at the end of it all, we have an interim of 12 CDDC members. And finally, we'll also have the issue of the MCAP being developed, and this will become like a guide for the community, which they can use to check on their progress, to check also on their development agendas. After this, we then offer these documents to the community, which they can use to solicit or to lobby for support from various institutions, from various agencies, and even from various donors.
We are here to learn on how to implement a new program, courtesy of NAVCDP. So we've been taken through on how to implement this program from the planning phase to the last phase. The training has been very intensive in terms of theory and in terms of practical, and we have gathered a lot. And all of us are, I think, are ready to implement because we've been taken through the process of PICD on how to collect data, on how to sensitize the stakeholders who are involved, on how to bring farmers together until the final baraza. So I think we are ready to go, and it was a good experience.